everybody. I'd first like to thank you all for being here. This is probably one of the most emotional days of my life. You're gonna have to bear with me. I've rehearsed this day like 5 times in my shower. Okay. Alright. So Jill is like a sister to me, and James is like a first cousin. Jill came into my life at the exact moment that we needed each other the most. We were in our early 20s, mid-20s. We were both learning how to be grown-ups and figuring out what we wanted to do in our futures. We would stay home in our sweatpants and watch movies and talk about how people were not as mature as we were. We were expensive wine in super cute wine glasses, while others were the champagne of beers in a Miller High Life can. Inside joke. We had more fun just hanging out, the two of us, than we did going out and being social. He wears skinny jeans and pants. We would joke that when we were old ladies, we would just live together and say heck with the men, and I would clean and do the laundry, and Jill would cook and take care of all of our cats. I was a little attitude-y, thuggish, mouthy, insert your aggressive adjective here, and Jill was sweet, kind, and caring. She broke down the walls that I had built around myself for being hurt in the past, and showed me that I could be a good person and I could trust her implicitly. I think the only thing that I taught her was how to not take people's shit and how to get free drinks. But seriously, I hope I showed her that she deserved the very best man this world had to offer, and that she should never settle for anything less. I have a million stories that I could tell, but this one moment in time sums up all of our days together. We were riding in my car, Princess Sophia, and Jill was in the passenger seat because that's how we roll. And I pulled up to my mailbox, and I pulled the door down, and the spider attacked me. Like, it legit attacked me. I was screaming and hollering, trying to jump over onto Jill on the passenger side. I'm crying, she's crying, laughing. I finally unbuckle my seatbelt, and I get out of the car, and Jill kills the spider. So my point is that everything that we do is genuine and fun, and we will always have each other's backs. Jill, I promise to kill all the vermin and crickets if you take care of the spiders and feed the cats when we're old bees. For everyone that doesn't know me, my maiden name is Cherry, and James is my first cousin, because our dads are brothers. James and I grew up in a pretty crazy Cherry family. We share a ton of memories, and I always knew the man that he would become once he found the perfect woman. I'll tell you that for like 5 or 6 years, I shut his shit down. He would tease me about hitting on Jill and asking her out, and every time my answer came from a place of love and respect. I'll flip and kill you. Jill, my love for Jill is immeasurable, and I thought it was my job to protect her heart because I knew how good, honest, and beautiful it truly was. Finally, after years, literally years of him asking me, James came to me very serious one day. He wanted to ask my BBFFist, we know it doesn't make any sense. After my interrogation, I could feel the sincerity and admiration that he had for my very best friend. His words. Her smile was so beautiful. She has the most amazing eyes. These were the words of a man already in love. And I knew that at that moment, he would protect her heart the way that I did. James had become the man that I knew he could be, and he finally got my blessing. Dating ensued, and family vacations and promise rings and shacking up and teasing. It's really hard to get used to your best friend sleeping in the same bed as your cousin. Then came the day that James was ready to put a ring on it. We went to the jewelry store to get her dream ring. I had never seen a more confident man in all my life. He had no hesitation, no uneasiness, and no doubt in his head that this was the woman of his dreams, and he was going to make her a Cherry. His last words were, with the box in his hand, shit just got real. I want to let anyone, just anyone, marry someone who is such a huge part of my heart and my soul. Jill has shown me what true friendship really is, and I want to be the woman, wife, and mother I am today without her. She is beautiful inside and out, and we complement each other in ways that make us complete. Jill and James' love story is really about 15 years or so in the making. They went to high school together, and we all hung out in a group for many years. About 10 years ago, we all went to a benefit dinner together, and my brother Glenn jokingly said, "Bill and Jill, you guys need to hook up. We don't have any more room at this table." Well, today our table is complete, and I love you guys to the moon and back, and I'm honored to be part of your journey together, and I always will be. Can everyone please raise your glass and toast this beautiful couple and wish them many years of health and happiness. Cheers.